Oh, look, come on back with me if you can. Refresh your screens, refresh your screens, refresh your screens, refresh your screens. I'm here, y'all. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Let's see if you can see me. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Refresh, 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 refresh. Refresh, 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 refresh. I see you, DJ Onyx Heart. I see you. Stacy? Listen, the internet police said no, that's too many forkers. It was too many forkers. Come on back, y'all. Come on back. Yes, DJ Onyx Heart. He said he done. It was Diablo. Diablo was loose. Oh my Jesus. Let me put him on up there so when the people come back, they know just who it was. They know just who it was. It was the devil. It's Stacy 546. They said you done said one too many forks. He had the pitchfork, Nathan. He had the pitchfork out. Y'all come on back. Refresh your screen. Come on back. Refresh. Come on back. Refresh. Come on back. Refresh and come on back. Refresh and come on back. Come on back in. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Oh, Jesus. Come on back, Cheerins. Come on back. I's here. I's here. I am here. Now, what did we learn from this? What's our takeaway lesson from this, Cheerin? Too many forks will get you kicked. Shelly B, I see you, baby. Come on back. That little red forker took us out. Listen, it was too many forks. It was too many. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Stay blessed, one. Good morning, sis. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all come on back and refresh. Come on back and refresh, Cheerins. Come on back. Come on back and refresh. Now, at the end of the day, people are still coming back in. I'm gonna let y'all come on back. Come on. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on back and welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, Saints, what did we learn from this? You can't have too many forkers on your channel or they will disconnect you. Mel Holiday, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I see you. I see you. I see you. Come on back in the room, Cheerins. Come on back in. We're back, Kim Possible. Listen, the po-po on the internet said no cussing. The popo on the internet said shut it down. It was just too many. Just too many. Thank you for hosting the stream, Miss BJ727, and welcome to the Lion's Den. Welcome to the Lion's Den. I appreciate you guys. Royal Confessions, thank you for hosting the stream, my sister. I appreciate. The internet said fork. No, y'all done said too much. All of that cussing on this good channel. Thank you for hosting the stream. Now, I wasn't cussing, y'all. That was the man talking. But at the end of the day, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You've heard some DJs say more than that. Well, you know what? I tell you what. I will say this, Kim Possible. My subject content, the content matter that I cover, I think has me under the eye anyway. I think my content that I cover, it really raises eyebrows, and I used to get cut regularly. And I tried to really act right and redevise my method. But I think all of those words on today, plus the fact they don't want me, I'm going to say my content matter is of interest to some. So that's how I'll put that. So at the end of the day, I'm not surprised. I appreciate everybody that's coming on back. I appreciate you for coming on back. We're going to roll steam straight ahead for those that are here. Now, nonetheless, this is the point that I'm trying to bring up, minus the brother's language, for everybody that got offended and twisted because of the language. Thank you for everybody that's hosted the stream, for everybody that can. Thank you. This is the thing I want us to understand, beloved. So y'all got me covered, Nancy. You got, come on, Scar. Come on, Scar. That's my Scar. That's my Scar. Come on here. At the end of the day, I want to get to the gist of what this brother is saying, because he had to watch his wife not get the necessary medical treatment that she needed. Good morning, LaWanda Baskerville. So good to see you in the chat this morning from the Diamond Mod Squad. She is a mod extraordinaire. Thank you for hosting the stream. Much love to you, sis. Now, the point being this, beloved, what are we going to do when it comes down to somebody that has a chronic illness that needs treatment, and we're kicking them out the door because, come on with those lions, LaWanda, come on through, sis. Now, when you've got somebody that needs care and they're chronically ill, but you send the chronically ill out, and that's what this man's anger was. If you couldn't see past all of his F-bombs, I mean, yes, he was liberally and freely dropping those F-bombs. But do you understand? He's watching his wife before his eyes suffer and struggle and strain to live through her breast cancer. And she gets kicked because there are people that did not take the vaccine that get her bed. Now, I'm like this, y'all. I'm not mad at his F-bombs because the brother is frustrated. The brother, this is his wife. This is the love of his life, and he's watching her suffer. We're watching her suffer. And at the end of the day, I'm looking and I'm saying, as he said, she needed to have more fluids drawn. Good morning, Lady T. Welcome to the Lion's Den. She needed to have more fluids drawn, but she gets kicked for somebody that refused to take the vaccine. Come on, Mel, send their assets back home that had, and this is all he's saying. And this is what I said over a year ago. No meds, no beds. You made a choice. You made a choice. I don't want to vaccinate. And I know y'all sound, this is sounding so ugly. But like he said, and I'm gonna throw something out here. If they feel so strongly that they don't want to take the vaccine, I feel like we need to look at putting something in motion where they sign a waiver. Y'all don't have to buy what I'm selling. Where they sign a waiver that says, get the darn vaccine, DJ Onyx Heart. Get the darn vaccine. If you believe that science and medicine is not right, why do you run to the hospital when you get sick? Just why? Why? If you really believe your rights are being infringed upon, if you really believe that the science is a hoax, if you really believe that COVID is a hoax, if you really believe all of this is of no avail and it's not true, if you really believe, why take your lips, hips, and fingertips to the hospital for something that you don't believe? Because if you don't believe it, then at the end of the day, why would you believe, as this man so aptly says, why would you believe that the medicine that they're going to give you is going to make you well if you don't believe? You're just being a spoiled brat, in my opinion. You are being a spoiled brat. and you want to have it the way you want to have it, when you want to have it, how you want to have it, and it shows a selfishness that you don't care that there are people that need to be treated as well as. That's why I started the story with the KU report that came out while we slumbered, slept, and slobbered. The healthcare workers are tired. The healthcare workers are saying, when are we going to get a break? Because every time we get over the hump, these unvaccinated people keep rolling through the door. They just keep rolling through the door. I see you, but as a spiritual thought leader, the word says you are to teach us to observe all things. So you are doing the things so whomever don't like what's going on in your street, come on, come on. Now that's, listen, the stream is fully prepared and equipped because I can send you to truck driver 57. Mufasa, that's my Mufasa. Don't you mess with Mufasa. Not in the lion's den, baby. You don't come in the lion's den and mess with Mufasa. I'm covered. I'm covered by the blood of Jesus and my lions in the house. Y'all ain't buying what I'm selling. Damon, they are hypocrites. It's hypocritical and it's selfish because at the end of the day, again, these healthcare workers, we finally got over the hump. We finally got to a place and a space where they could get a little respite, where they could get a little bit of downtime, and it's really not downtime, just coming out of the point where they're so packed to the gills that they can't breathe, back to some level of everyday operation in the hospital. But then you refuse to take the vaccine, and here we are again. And it was reported to me, as I said on yesterday, they are expecting the cases now with the number of people that have refused the vaccine and are out here roaming around in the streets. They're expecting the cases to quadruple. Lord, today, they're expecting the cases to quadruple. And so when you look at these healthcare workers and understand their exhaustion and their fatigue, I'm like this. No meds, no beds. I know y'all don't like what I'm selling. And I'm an advocate for that. Because at this point, as this brother said, you know, this woman has done everything in her power. They're doing everything within their means so that she can live a level of fulfillment and life and exist. And she's doing everything she can. And you out here making decisions, willy-nilly decisions, but you want everybody else to respond and react to your willy-nilly decision. And it's having fallout on other people. So, you know, at the end of the day, yes, Damon, they're saying it's going to quadruple by Labor Day. That's the projection that came out the other day. Quadruple by Labor Day. And so can you imagine, and do you understand, even after and during the pandemic in 2020, healthcare workers were committing suicide. Healthcare workers were having all types of post-traumatic stress disorder, all kinds of mental and emotional ailments and things that are manifesting. They're tired. They're tired. And you with your I don't care selves that want people to jump up and run just because you're selfish. And at this point, I don't know what else to call it. I don't know what else to call it. It is a level of selfishness. And if you really feel like science and all of this is not real, keep your lips, hips, and fingertips at home. It is being stubborn, DJ Onyx and Nathan. At least wear the mask. Listen, these folks out here running around just as free and willy-nilly as they want to be and don't care. I read another report as well that talked about the realities that there are a lot of people that are not showing symptoms. They are asymptomatic, but they're still spreading the disease. They're still spreading the disease. This is serious business, y'all. This isn't a joke. This is not a joke. People are dying. But if you make choices and refuse, I think there need to be some consequences for your choice. You need to be held accountable. It's the choice you made. And when you said, no, I don't want a med, you said, no, I don't want a bed, in my opinion. Y'all ain't buying what I'm selling. It's the same. You know what? Our system, if you look at our legal system right now, the things that 45 and his cronies are doing because there's no consequence to the actions. And we keep doing this for bad behavior. There's a reward for bad behavior. Florida, we're going to get more money. Texas, we're going to get more money. Florida, we're going to get dollars to pay for our teachers that we refuse to pay, that don't follow the mask, the ban on vaccines and wearing masks. Texas, you're getting treated royally for bad behavior. And then we want to let that trickle down to our people in the communities. It needs to stop at all levels. If you make a choice and it's a bad choice, when you make your bed hard, the old folks say you got to lie in it. If you make your bed hard, you got to lie in it. Truck driver, I don't know that everybody here is vaccinated. I don't know that everybody here is vaccinated. But what I will say, all I'm saying is if you make a choice, stick with your choice. Don't play games. Don't put somebody else in harm's way. Cause listen, that was your choice. But the domino effect and the fallout that's hitting all these other people, you've got to pay attention. Pay attention. If you're putting other people in harm's way, you need to think about that. You need to think about that. Because just my loved one may have a chronic illness that they are fighting to live through, just because they may not be sicker than you right now. When you bring your happy hips up in here because you chose not to be vaccinated, and my loved one has to get kicked out and suffer through because they need the bed for somebody that's sicker that chose not to be vaccinated, I'm not for that. I'm not for that. I see you, Lady T. I'm a vaccine queen too. Pay attention. I am and I'm telling you what, it's a sad story to tell, but at the end of the day, I've got over and over and over again the opportunity to talk to friends and family whose loved ones who were unvaccinated are dying. It ain't no joke. And so at this point, I'm like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do for the people that really, and this argument right here, I'm going to put this up real quick and fast and in a hurry, because we're about to get out of here. I'm advocating that we need to come up with some new rule, beloved, for this I refuse to have a vaccine, because kicking folk out of beds in hospitals for people that willfully chose not to be vaccinated, I think we need to look at some crap like that. Because at the end of the day, listen, folks are suffering and doing everything they can, and I feel like, as Damon said, you're hypocritical. As Pastor said, you're hypocritical when you say you don't believe in it and then drag your hips to the hospital. You're joking. Now, this is a friendly reminder. Being denied service somewhere for something you can change is a rule. It's a standard that goes against your sense of convenience. In other words, you have to wear a mask in a store not to infect other people. A t-shirt. Thank you for the host. I appreciate you so much. If you have to wear a mask in a store not to infect other people, in a shirt in a 5-star restaurant, because it isn't a freaking 7-Eleven, shoes in a glass factory, cuz on and on and on. Now, being denied service somewhere for something you cannot change is called a prejudice. It is a standard that goes against your humanity. In other words, if I'm black, if I'm gay, if I have a disability, being denied service in that instance, we're talking an issue of being violated in our rights. One is a violation of your rights, the other is not. One is a violation of your rights, the other is not. And if you don't know that difference, beloved, you are part of the problem. So whether you're out here running around talking about it's your right not to wear a mask, it's your right not to be vaccinated, it's your right not to socially distance, it's your right to go in and out and amongst the places where they're saying stay home and be still, that is not a violation of your rights. It's a rule. And you need to understand the difference between a rule and when your rights are being violated. Can we make that plain? You need to understand the difference between a rule and when your rights are being violated. And when you start comparing having to wear a mask to human and civil rights issues, you got a problem. So once more and again, I'm going to get out of here this morning, but I am advocating we need to come up with some kind of process. If you make the choice, if you make the decision, I still say there needs to be some level of consequences that go along with your decision. And at the end of the day, I do not believe that wrong behavior, bad behavior, and poor choices should be rewarded in this system when there's so much information, there's so much opportunity. Listen, Garth Brooks came to Kansas City. Garth Brooks came to Kansas City the other night. 70,000 people went to that concert. They had healthcare workers there to give the vaccine for 4 hours. With these healthcare workers there, prepped, ready, armed to give the vaccine to anybody that wanted it. Out of 70,000 people that came to see Garth Brooks and fill that arena, 35 people got the vaccine. 30, did you hear what I said? Do you understand the word? Out of 70,000 people that filled the arena to see Garth Brooks, 35 people, you had healthcare workers and vaccine there for over 4 hours, and 35 people got the vaccine. Now, at the end of the day, that's where I say, that's right, Nathan Lamont, that's right, Rebel. Yes, Jonna. 35. That's why that just put you into hypertension. That's why I'm saying you've had every chance under the sun. I could see if we were earlier in the process, I could see. At this stage of the game, no ma'am, no sir. Your hips do not get a bed. No meds, no beds. You had every opportunity. Even at the concert that you went and packed out 70,000 people strong, you had an opportunity to go get yourself vaccinated, and you still said no. And at this point, I'm serious. No meds, no beds. You've had more than enough opportunity. And I'm not getting ready to put somebody else out while they suffer and go through misery because they got to give their bed up to let your lips, hips, and fingertips stretch out for a vaccine you wouldn't take. And there you have it. Now, that's my advocating for it today. Go get the vaccine. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Quit playing. Go get the vaccine or else sit down somewhere. But don't take your hips, lips, and fingertips up to nobody's hospital talking about you need to be treated. Y'all ain't ready for me this morning. Don't play. It's a deadly game, Onyx, and you're not likely to win. You're not likely to win. And y'all out here playing chicken in these streets. Y'all playing chicken in these streets. And yes, when folks play chicken, some win the game, but many die. Y'all playing Russian roulette. Keep on going down the line with games of chance that are deadly. That's what you're doing, beloved. That is what you are doing. The word of the day, quit playing. Nathan, word of the day, quit playing. American Airlines told their employees if they don't take the shot, they will have no job. And at the end of the day, when you put all them people up there in the sky and you're all tight packed together and you got to breathe the same air and the recirculated air through the vents, I'm with the airlines. If you don't take the shot, goodbye. You are the weakest link. It's too many Diablos out there, DJ Onyx Hart. Too many Diablos out there to keep saying it's a hoax. Folks are dying. And at this point, to keep playing this game of chicken and Russian roulette, you get the benefits and you reap the consequences of your choice. A bullet or running off the road into a deadly crash. But stop asking people to give up their bed so you can lay down and stretch out because you wouldn't take a vaccine. Now, this is Yes You, Oh Cute, one-on-one, just me and you, and I am your spiritual thought leader. I hope y'all had your cups out. Get your cups out. Get your cups out. Because at the end of the day, listen, this what I feel is what I believe. It's the way I think. Y'all need to stop playing games with other people's lives, and your choices are foolish, and you know it. At this point, you know it. So, let the chips fall where they may. Listen to these foolish people out here lying, saying it's a hoax. But I'm sure by now, I think almost everybody knows somebody that died from COVID. And I really do. I think it's even in the rural areas. There's a little town. Get your coffee cups out. I see you. Get those coffee cups out. There's a little town that I used to. Good morning, Crazy Berry Town. Thank you for being in the stream and thank you for the host. Listen, I used to pastor a small town. Baby, they dying up there in the country. Talking about, well, they're in rural areas. No, COVID is everywhere. Hey, One Reason, bless you. I didn't know you were here, my brother. God bless you. Thank you for being in the stream this morning. All kinds of mad love to you. Please follow One Reason. He is an extraordinary streamer. Gospel Takeover every morning. You want to be in there. Check him out. Love you, brother. So at the end of the day, listen, beloved, it's everywhere. And almost all of us know somebody that's died from COVID. It's not a hoax. Stop playing games. But stop playing games with the healthcare system. Those people are tired. Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Those people are tired. And I'm gonna say it once more and again. I don't know what kind of system we need to come up with. But if you choose not to take a vaccine, I think with that there needs to be a little card, a little disclaimer card, a little card that you're gonna fill out and that you're gonna say, I chose not to take the vaccine, and by doing so I understand that should my tail get infected with COVID, I'm not getting ready to drag my lips, hips, and fingertips to the hospital to take somebody else's bed, because I made a decision. I know y'all still love me. I know you do. I know you still love me. Yes, standing at the back door. That's my Stacy. Listen, y'all ruthless up in, y'all lions up in here. Let me tell it like it is. Let me tell it like a T-I-Z-Tiz. We take this cream, we take this coffee, no cream, no sugar. We take this coffee strong and black because we tell it like a T-I-Z-Tiz over here. This pride, P-R-I-D-E, this Pride Alliance is relentless. And you gonna hear us roar. Y'all roaring up in here today. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. And I saw you made it back, sis. I saw you made it back. I'm so glad you did. Up above my head. That's my girl. I hear thunder in the air. There must be a Shelly somewhere. I love you guys. I really, really do. And I Raw Confessions. Jonna, where you at? Jonna CPW, you were in here earlier logging them off. I need you to come back, Jonna. I need you to log Royal Confessions off. Royal Confessions must be logged off, Jonna. Y'all clowning up in here. Y'all clowning up in here. But I love you anyway. I love you. I love you. I love you. Well, my hour has come. My hour has come. And at the end of the day, I feel for my brother and I feel for my sister. This has been another edition of Yes You O Cube one-on-one, just me and you. I appreciate y'all. We done clowned up in here today and we've had a good time. I hope you've enjoyed it too. Our conversations are always so stimulating and so engaging for me, and y'all make my day. Y'all make my day. Before I go up out of here though, we saw Bishop Andrews ask for prayer. We prayed during the stream today. I want you all to continue that prayer for Bishop Andrews, that God would touch his body in the hospital down there in Austin. And I'm praying that the Lord bring my brother on back home to Kansas City. Please remember him today as you go forth in prayer. Now, I want to say, you know how it is. This is Yes You O Cubed one-on-one, just me and you. And I am your spiritual thought leader, Regina L. Stillman. I want you to follow me out there on Facebook, on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Patreon, Twitter, Twitch, Anchor, Discord, and more. And as Mike City says, you might look around and see me. I might be in your house. Now, we always like to empower you as we leave out of this space and this place. And I encourage you to understand, God has not given us the spirit of fear. He hasn't given us the spirit of intimidation, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. And I can do everything. I can do all things through the love that strengthens me. And I want you to understand that I am all powerful in love. Take that mantra with you everywhere you go as you go from place to place. I've been telling people, I'm listening for lions' roars. I'm not doing the baa baa black sheep, have you any wool. I'm looking for the roar of the lion, and I'm looking for lions' moves. That's what speaks to me. And in this hour, I'm not called to wake up the sheep. I'm called to wake up other lions. And you are lions, and we're going to hear you roar. With that, we understand we're not just talking about change, but we're going to be the change. And because we're doing this in a concerted effort, it's us, you, me, we all. Because we're doing this in a concerted effort, and we understand it takes the whole village. You're a part of my village. The villages are coming together. The villages are uniting. This pride, P-R-I-D-E, of lions is relentless, and you're going to hear us roar. I love what's going on in this hour. I hope you do too. I want you to come on and be a part. I love you with the love of God. Stay with us. Those that are in Twitch, we're going to do a raid. Hang on. Yes, it's happening, Mel. It's happening. Copy that raid message if you would, and ride with us over into wherever the Rebel Inc. is going to take us. I appreciate every person that has hosted. I appreciate everybody that has contributed. I appreciate. I love you guys, and may the Lord go with you. Peace for your journey.